and welcome to One Club Champ. We have advanced quite a bit since the last video. We are sitting in January. We're in 6th place in the league table in League 1, and this is how we're doing. Played 27 games, we've won 14, drawn 5, lost 8. Looks like we're the leading scorers in the league on 54 goals and let in 35. So we've got a pretty healthy goal difference too. We've got a game in hand on the top 5 teams, and if we do win that game, that brings us on 50 points. So we'll be sitting around 4th in the table mid-January. Now the reason for this video right now is that we have qualified for the 4th round of the FA Cup, and we have drawn Man City. So this is going to be one awesome game. Whether we get pumped or whether we manage to make it a respectable loss, this is going to earn us a fair amount of money. Now, if we go to our schedule and look at our fixtures, we've had a very healthy November and December, where we went on a win streak of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 wins in a row before an uncharacteristic loss at home to Ipswich. In the past couple of games, we have notched 12 goals. So we are in form as we do take on Man City, but Man City should destroy us. Looking at our FA Cup run, we started with a 5-1 win away to Scunthorpe. We followed it up with a 6-3 win away to Mansfield. And then we beat MK Dons. We beat Bolton at home 3-1 to then take us into the 4th round. Now, incredibly, this is obviously the furthest Aylesbury United have ever been in this contest. And for all Aylesbury United fans out there, we all remember the FA Cup 3rd round away to Queen's Park Rangers. So this would be quite the victory if we somehow manage to beat Man City. Now, if we look at Man City, I mean they're incredible. They have an unbelievable team. Look at their most recent game. Dybala up front, Sancho and Sterling on the wings. Bentancur, De Bruyne, Rodri, Chilwell, Todibo, and Diaz, Henriks, and Edison. On the bench, not bad either. They've got Laporte, Dembele. The Karamoko Dembele is an excellent player on this game. You've also got Declan Rice, Jesus. I mean, they've got an unbelievable team. So, I also believe that they won the Premier League last year. Yes, won the Premier League last year too. So, alright, let's get into the game. I'll give you a little update and preview of our squad so that you know kind of what our team has been looking like. We did go and update, get in a few loans. One of the best things about the loan system is that if you wait and be patient for like the last moments of the window, you can pick up some really good youngsters from big clubs like Man United. And I'm only paying this kid £100 a week to have him on loan. As you can see, 20 appearances, 7 goals from right midfield. He's got an average of 7.16. We did the same over with a few right backs. This lad here, Terrell Agiyakawa, and he's from Arsenal. Again, valued at 425k, and we're only paying £150 a week for this guy too. And now he's played 13 games. He's got 3 assists, 7.32 from a right back position. And we have attacking right backs. If we look at some of the other loans as well, Andre Cooper, again from Arsenal, got great stats for a winger. 15 pace and acceleration, 15 dribbling, crossing at 14, technique at 12, and a work rate of 13. So I like that in my wingers too. Again, 12 games, 3 goals, 2 assists, 6.97 as an average rating. versus if you go early in the loan market. Now this is where I've failed here. I loaned this guy Shane Proctor from Aston Villa, and I thought early I got panicked. I needed a fullback, and I was worried I weren't going to get one. So I said, you know what, I'll pay £2,400 a week to have this guy. Most highly paid, one of the highest paid players on the team, and to be honest, hasn't been able to play. He's only played 6 games, and I forgot to put in a terminate loan clause in there, so I'm now stuck paying for him. We also have Paul Koch, who's on loan for £2,300, but he's done pretty well. He's okay at left back. We haven't had anyone else in there. How is Simmons doing? We signed him on a free after being released from Man City and Forest. He's doing okay. He's only scored 5 league goals in 15, 6.85. And then one of our top players has been a guy we brought on loan from Barnsley called Aidan Marsh. Fairly average stats. We play him as an advanced forward. He scored across all competitions. He scored 15 goals in 22 appearances. In the league, 8 in 17. And he's got 7.18 in the league. But across the domestic cups is where he's done very well, with average ratings of 9, 8.8 and 7.85. So he's doing the job for us. Sam Dolby has doing okay. Good average rating of 7.15. And he's only managed 6 league goals in 22. So he's slowed down compared to the previous season, where he obviously got 20 league goals before. But he's been a talisman as our forward. Alfie Payne continues to defy the critics. They have him ranked as a 2.5-star player. We play in as a deep-lying playmaker, and still at this level, an average rating of 7.19, 4 goals, 6 assists, and he is coming off the bench a little bit, but he's still contributing, and we've had him since the very beginning in the Ifsman's Premier League, and he's never had a rating below 7.02. So for anyone looking to get a lower league player that has the potential of coming up, Alfie Payne is one of them. Charlie Gilmore also has been, doing okay, good average ratings, played 11 games, scored a couple of goals. Across the back, we signed Jack Lee, who'd been released by Cambridge, and he's doing excellent, 7.1 as an average. Japhet Tanganga has been injured most of the season, so he's only just come back. But again, he's got excellent stats for us in the lower leagues. We signed Callum Burton as a goalkeeper, really good passing stats, and he's doing okay. We're paying him £675 a week in our team. Across here, here's our kind of star player, and that is Jan Danda. Now, Jan Danda he was at Newport County, scored 10 goals in the league. We've struggled to really find the right place for him. We've played him in attacking centre midfield, we played him wide on the left, but he's only right-footed, so he hasn't really been able to get down the line. He obviously wants to cut in a lot, and that doesn't really work with our formation too much. He's been great in the domestic cups. He has an impact coming off the bench for our team right now. And who else is worth having a look at? Outside of that, we've still got Sergio Falanga. Here he is, 18 years old. He's probably going to stay with us until we decide to let him go. But we're hoping that one of our academy lads might come through. We had signed a guy that had been released by Man City, a guy called John Morris, and scored 6 goals in 8 appearances across all competitions, and was showing some good potential, and then went and broke his legs. So he's out between 3 to 7 months, which is quite a disparity between when he could be back or how long he could be out. We're still playing 4-4-2, and this is our starting kind of team. I think what we'll do is we'll put Andre Cooper on the bench instead of Terrell Whitaker. Now, Terrell Whitaker is still around. Again, he comes off the bench with an impact, but he's not going to make the list. His goals have kind of stopped as we've gone up the leagues. But again, anyone lower league, he would do the business for you. Okay, I think we're about ready to take on Man City in what would be the biggest game in Aylesbury's history. This hopefully will net us a decent amount of money. Oh, it looks like they've put out some of the reserves. Alessio Rossi. Yeah, just 23 million, 19-year-old. That's okay. Cool. Then who else have we got in there? Alex Williams making his first, or making another start in the FA Cup. Again, great stats. Dembele gets the start over here at £68 million. Mario, Manta, all of these guys are all not really playing for them in the league at all. So Man City have put out their reserves, as they should, but all of these reserves are like 25 million. John Stones gets the start at the back for them at 54 million. Laporte at left back, interesting. And who's this Gibbons? Alright, he's had 4 Premier League games. He's only worth 20 million. And he gets paid as a 20-year-old. He's getting paid £48,000 a week. Our weekly budget is 30. So with one player, they are paying more. 20-year-old paying more than what we would pay with our entire squad. Interesting. My assistant Troy Deeney is telling the team that they're expected to go and prove a point today, and that is not what we're going to say. I'm going to tell them to be. I'll be calm. Good luck, lads. Go out there and pull off an upset. No reaction. And let's tell them that we have faith to go and make a difference. Here we go. Biggest game of Aylesbury United. We're in the tunnel. Both teams come into some good form. How do I rate my chances? I don't think. I think. Yeah, we're going to have to be at our very best to get anything. As leading squad of the FA Cup, are we looking forward to another positive match in front of goal? I want a win first and foremost. Charlie Gilmore pulling all the strings. Yep, he's going to be excellent. Hopeful that Alfie Payne carries his recent form. Yeah. Yes, I am. Here we go. Man City have come to Adams Park. Obviously, we're still ground sharing with Wycombe Wanderers. What can Sam Dolby and Alfie Marsh do against Eric Garcia and John Stones? Awesome. Porsche injured first 8 minutes. Well, it looks like we will bring on. Let's see. Do we want to bring on Andre Cooper? He can play on the right, but more as an inverted winger. Do we want to bring on Mark Hill? You know what? Let's bring on Mark Hill. Let's give it a go. That's a shame. Kane Porsche had been doing really well for us on the right-hand side of midfield. And but Mark Hill will give us some defensive cover, better defensive cover. Man City reserves. Can we cause any kind of upset? I doubt it highly. So that Karamoko Dembele came into Man City from Celtic. I believe he went to another club beforehand in the game. But he's an excellent wonder kid. Anyone that's got a pretty decent high-level team should invest in Dembele early in their champ careers. Oh dear, free kick. Merida. 1-0 down. Tap in. Unfortunate rebound there. Good free kick. Looked like it hit the post. Yeah. And then, who is it? Alexander Pornovic with a simple tap in. 1-0 down. I'm interested to see what the attendance is going to be. We could be breaking a club record for the highest attendance of any game, and also record amount of money made from the game. Just one chance would be would be great. Nothing so far. Looks like we're going to be going in 1-0 against Man City, and we haven't really caused... Oh dear, spoke too soon. Nearly 2. You know what? If we can hang in there, and then we'll give it a real good go. Maybe, just maybe, we might be able to get some kind... We're not really playing too well, but that's to be expected. I mean, if you're looking at the analysis, you know, possession-wise, they've had more of the ball. We've had more shots on target than us. We haven't been able to really carve out any chances. Let's see if Aylesbury can get ourselves a chance against Man City. Oh, offside. Mark Hill, the on loan player from Watford, scored and unfortunately disallowed. But the long throw caused some problems in there for the Man City. That gives us hope. We'll close down. Oh dear, here we go. Another free kick. Man City's reserves are just too good. Oof. Just too good. I mean, all of them are worth 20-something million, so it's no shame. After an hour, we're still only 1-0 down. I think we'll give it 20 minutes and then we'll push. Okay. Let's do a little change around. We'll bring on Cooper. And we'll bring on Yandanda. And let's see if we put Yandanda in this little position right here. Give him an attack role. And see if we can get in between the lines. Maybe bring out one of the centre backs to come and mark him. Get Sam Dalby 1v1 against one of the centre backs. Let's give him a shout of push forward. Oh, we got a long throw. Paul Cock. Jack Lee. Don't lose it. Uh-oh. Man City are going to counter. And there you go. It is game over. They countered to devastating effect there. We gave it away on the edge of our area. And just like in real life, Man City punish teams on the counter. Karamoko Dembele lays it in, and we are at 6s and 7s. And this could get messy if we really push for it. But you know what? Let's give it a go. We want to be more direct, more expressive, and then let's push our wingers right up there. Let me go. Get up there. Go very attacking. Oh, 3-0, and as to be expected, they have punished us. Even though we're trying to go and get any kind of goal here, Man City are showing their true class, even though we're playing their reserves. But have a little look. 8,000 fans packed into Adams Park. We had 6,000 home fans. They brought 2,000. Here we go. Can we get a chance? Sam Dolby. Oh, Paul Cock with a strike from outside the box. All right, here we go. Alfie Payne whip one in on the corner. Oh, there you go. Mark Hill on loan from Watford. We score. He had one disallowed earlier in the game. We score in the 93rd minute against Man City. It is only a consolation, but to score against Man City is quite the achievement. And there you go. Ducks bow out of the FA Cup. What a great run. 4th round of the FA Cup. And now we are going to go and focus on getting ourselves promoted from League One, hopefully into the Championship. We will see. Just to look at the stats again, I mean, Man City 18 shots, and we had managed our 13, but they created some clear-cut opportunities and took them, hit us on the counter, and did an excellent job. Although, interestingly enough, if I look at the passing stats, yeah, you know what, we didn't do too badly, considering it was Man City and we are Aylesbury. We got to be proud of the players. And out of our group, only really Mark Hill and Japhet Tanganga did well. Everybody else, just a step up too much for them. All right, till the next time, up the Ducks.